Hi guys, bright sunlight. We've come out for a little walk. Webb's Heath. They've actually cut all the grass. Now we normally, where's my hand? Over the other side of the road there. That's where I go and fly the kites and that. But we're on the opposite side of the road. As I say, they've cut all the grass, which doesn't happen very often, and we're going to go for a wander over that way. If we go far enough, eventually it ends up with Overscourt Wood, which is where I sometimes go and fly planes and put my boats in a little stream down there. Anyway, my wife's already wandered off. She's round that way somewhere. I'll try and catch her up. There she is, over there. So we're heading into the woods. I don't think I've ever been over here when the grass has been cut. Not when it's been cut this much. Sometimes they cut paths in it so you can walk around easily. But they've completely cut it. So we'll carry on. Okay, first obstacle, just an ordinary gate. We did go the other way recently where you have to climb over stiles. But this is one of those sometimes called kissing gates. It's actually quite damp today. I don't remember it raining, but there's certainly water on the ground. Have to be careful not to slip over. Right, there we are. Welcome to Overscourt Wood, part of the Forest of Avon. Walkers are welcome. Please keep your dog under control. It's run by the Forestry Commission. There's actually apples on some of these. Obviously there's lots of blackberries, slowberries, quite a selection. Looks like there's actually an access road of some sort just here. Which the Forestry Commission would use. There's some apple trees there full of apples. Yeah, no idea what type. Could be feral, grown from somebody's discarded ones. Got a bit of blight of some sort on them. Those ones look a little bit better, but they're behind all the brambles, or blackberries. There's also plenty of acorns out, we noticed last time we walked round. The ground's completely carpeted in acorns. Just walking through here. That's the sort of level of grass that I normally expect when we come out. The trails through it to walk, but the rest of it sort of knee high to thigh high. So obviously they haven't cut this bit. I suppose it's handy if you want to test a glider or something. Fairly gentle landing. This is unusual. I'm having trouble keeping up with Nanny. Yeah, as I said earlier, it's Forestry Commission, so all these trees at some time or other will be harvested. And probably the area we're in has been harvested at some time in the past. Yeah, this is more of the rough area. And then he spotted a butterfly there.
Common woodland one, I think.
Got slowberries here. Plenty of them. Nanny likes to collect them to put in her gin, sloe gin. You can see quite a few of these trees have been planted relatively recently. They've got the protective sleeves around them to stop the animals eating them while they're growing. I was just going to say relatively peaceful. Bit of bird noise. There is road noise if you listen carefully enough. Right, we're actually heading downhill slightly now. There is a stream at the bottom. I think I might have mentioned earlier on, put my little boats on it occasionally. Haven't done that for a couple of years now though. It's very shallow. The boats were designed to go over the rocks, skim over the shallow stuff. Well, we've actually made it down to the stream. Bit muddy underfoot again. Yes, like I say, very shallow, just right for my little jet boats. Probably fall over if I try and get down there, especially holding the camera in one hand, so we won't do that. Can we focus on that? Don't think my camera's quite focusing on it. Syston Brook, anyway, that's where we are. Definitely a bit slippy and muddy underfoot here. Oh, this is a nice little spot. Definitely going to have to come back with the boats at some time. Although I don't think we're going to have this weather. Are we? It's supposed to be getting...
No, we've got a storm coming.
Storm coming, yeah. Go on then, Nanny, you going to walk across the stepping stones? Oh.
Can't reach the first one. I'm sure I wouldn't like to try and get back.
What would be really nice would be to set the boat up for FPV. So I could drive it up here. See how far we can go. Well, I think that's answered that. Not very far. That gets a bit shallow again there. And a bit too slippery for me to walk around there.
Yeah, we need to go back now, so.
Yeah, we'll head back. Certainly some nice views here. Still, that's rekindled my interest in setting up FPV on a boat. Further downstream, it is deeper, obviously. I've got quite a bit of footage of my boats on this stream at different places. Nanny's just letting me know she's gone left. Because you can see I'm chatting away and not paying attention to where she's going. Thinking about it, my little rock crawlers would have some fun just here too. Up and down the slippery stuff. Yeah, I could end up bringing all sorts of things here. It's a fair walk when you're carrying it all. Oh, Nanny's got a head. No sign of her. She has got going. Oh, there she is. Nanny's found the muddy, slippery path now. Very slippery underfoot. Just got my trainers on, so they're getting wet anyway. She's using her Google Maps to work out where we are. Whether there's a shortcut, which there would be back up there. Sounded a bit like a raven cawing, and not that noise just there, the chatter. Sure I could hear a raven. Nanny's made a decision. We're going to go that way. In theory, I know exactly where we are in relation to those power cables going overhead. So we're heading the right way. Well, we're heading back now. Yeah. We had a good circular walk. And now we're heading back that way. Very pleasant. Rabbit poo. You get a completely different view when you crouch down a little bit and look under the trees. Or under the foliage, anyway. Ah. I wonder what lives under this bridge. Not a lot, really. It's a bit flat, isn't it? I expect it gets muddy here. One thing I will say, there's a complete lack of park benches. Well, because it's not a park. Although, right over the other end of Overscourt Wood, where I go more regularly, there are some benches to look at the view. I think I did see a tree stump that had been cut to shape here somewhere. Just hear the road noise picking up again. Well, nearly back. Right over there, which will be out of focus, is the tree with a nest on it, where we see the kestrels nesting. If you want to see the film of that, ask me and I'll give you the link. I think we timed this right. That's beginning to cloud up. Still plenty of blue sky up there at the moment, but the weather forecast for tomorrow is for the storms coming in. Another reason for coming out today. Make use of the good weather before it's all disappeared. Amazing how quickly summer disappeared. Talking of park benches, that's the nearest one over there. And there is another one. If you go round that circle of trees, there's actually area cut into it on the other side, so it's a big sort of C shape. And there's a park bench in there as well. Thanks for watching. There's always more information down in the video description, and if you like this video you might like this one up here, and you might like to have a look at my channel over here, see what else I do. Thank you for watching.